paint. A paint can. Alright, so I already started the video. I had the truck running. My wife said the North Pole's heating up, so we turned the truck off. We turned the heat off, and we got no heat. Oh my God, really? Every time we come to Walmart, there's somebody getting a car stolen. It's ridiculous. Alright. While that guy's getting his car stolen, let's talk about some spray paint. Oh my God. Serious? Come on, steal it already. Making a show here. Lordy. Alright. So I will not be interfered by the show. The show must go on. Alright, so we're talking about Plum Safety Purple. Okay. I don't want to throw out any challenges. I thought I was going to throw out a challenge and challenge you guys to whether or not you guys thought that I could sell this can of Plum Purple. It doesn't even spray either. I tried spraying it. I was going to do a nice little thing, and it doesn't work. I'd have to go in my basement. Oh my God, I'd have to go in my basement. I'm not editing that out. I'd have to go in my basement and grab cans that I have that actually work and paint you this crazy thing. I don't know if I have time for that. So instead, I'm just going to talk about spray paint and distract you through the whole video and pretty much tell you nothing for about 5 minutes. So I'm going to put some comps on the side, or this side, one of these sides. I'm going to put some comps on, you guessed it, spray paint. And I only got steered onto this one day as I found just an odd looking can of spray paint and was like, I think I could probably sell that. That looks nice on the shelf. So I listed it. We listed it for $49.99. Can of spray paint. It didn't work. It didn't spray. And it sold in like a couple hours. Alright. So if something sells in a couple hours, that's going to tell you right off the bat that I either underpriced it or it's in high demand. So why is spray paint in high demand? That makes no sense. Well, it would make sense if there was about maybe 50 people buying it. And they were all graffiti artists, and they have like a whole wall of spray paint, like in their house or whatever, on display. And it's pretty crazy. I don't think I've ever seen any YouTube videos of anyone like showing off all their spray paint, but we'll still keep going with the comps here. That way you got a little mind-staggering price evaluation of some spray paint. You throw it away all the time and you wouldn't have known. It's alright, you know. You can't go back in time. So you can only push forward with the information that I'm giving you right now. Alright? And I was going to tell you that, you know, I can't give you guys any money because I don't really have any extra money. But I can give you valuable information that only a couple people know about. Some people know about it, but I would think 100 people know that you can sell spray paint for high dollar amount. So I'm tossing this out there for you guys, you know. I know you guys are cleaning stuff out and doing the storage units and cleaning houses out and buying stuff at yard sales. You're gonna find this stuff, and this stuff is beyond cheap. People give this away to you. They don't want it. They don't want it in the house because it costs money to dispose of. So if you can sell something that costs money to be disposed of, that's good. You know, that's good for our environment, first off. Um, and that just shows that you're being the most savviest reseller that you can be. All right. So there's all kinds of colors. There's all kinds of cans, shapes. There's all kinds of tips. So even if maybe it was a can that you didn't really like, um, before throwing it away, I would take the tips off. Just because you, I've never seen anyone sell them before, but if these graffiti artists are collecting these cans, the tops, and they don't work and all that, I would think they would want some extra tips, you know. So it's a better sale complete like that. And I'm just throwing different ideas out there. I've never tried to sell the tips yet, but if I ever acquire 40 cans that are just not worth it, I'll pull the tips off and I'll try it. And I'll let you know how it went. But this stuff sells all the time. Like every day, these guys are buying a can for hundreds of dollars. Not hundreds and hundreds of dollars, but they're buying them for hundreds of dollars. And I want you guys to, you know, opportune on that, obviously. So it's another reason that you benefit out of watching my channel, because I'm gonna drop stuff like this on you, just because it's good information. It's good for the environment, and it's good for you. I want you guys to do. I want you guys to expand your mind of resale within the most outer box. Is gonna maximize a lot of money, especially cleaning just junk out. What else can I say about this spray paint can? Alright, here, this spray paint can, sold. Alright, just this one can. They are marked on the bottom too for the code. This is a rare code for the can. And yeah, it's crazy what once you just start diving in, you can really, you know, figure out. It's a shame because I did a clean out for a guy, and he must have had 200 cans of paint, old stuff. He was a TV repairman, and he was probably like doing touch-ups on like units and stuff like that, and he had tons of paint from the 70s, and I didn't get any of it. I only realized this maybe like months later, that you could sell the paint. So technically you're selling a shelf display, and when I ship these, because it rattles, that's a problem for shipping. You're not supposed to ship this. It's supposed to go ground, but the time I sent mine, I just put it in a box and packed it really good so it wouldn't explode. And yeah, there's gonna have to be different tricks around getting it to your buyer, because I think this stuff only has to go ground, which is fine. I wouldn't think they'd be in a rush for it or anything, but interesting, you know. So I guess this will be the challenge for anyone that doesn't think that I can sell this spray paint. Here we go. It's gonna be, what's this, the 7th? Alright, this is the 7th or the 8th of February. We'll say it's the 8th, because by the time I get around to listing this, it'll probably be the 8th. So it's the 8th of February, 2020. Let's see how long this can of paint takes to sell. you're gonna end up seeing it in the solds, and I will do a little 2-minute video on when this does sell. So that's just gonna be for anyone that's like, you can't sell that, and I'm gonna show you that you can. All right, well, that's all I got for you today. I had the can. I was going to bed. It was like 1 at night. And it was like 1 in the morning. I was going to bed. I grabbed the can and I'm like, huh, I bet you this is worth like 30 bucks. So I went on eBay, and sure as donkey, yeah, that sold for $30 already. I could have listed mine too. By the time I found that one, I could have put it up online, and I would have sold my Plum Safety Purple before the other person sold their Plum Safety Purple, because I acquired that before that date. And I mean, I wasn't on it. I wasn't on top of it, you know. And I wanted to save it so that you guys, like, show it to you guys to do the video, you know. And yeah. Maybe I huffed too much paint when I was a kid. Yeah, all right. See you later, guys. Just wanted to give you a little extra incentive to stick around. Peace. All right, and I want to add one thing, because we did a little thrifting today. This end clip is going to be me inside a thrift store. I walked in, I saw a GameCube in the box. It only had the cube, and it had a wire. That's it. No controller, no manuals, no nothing, no paperwork, no plastic, nothing. Just the cube, the box, and a wire. It says 15 on the box, so I grab it. I'm like, I'm going to have to haggle this one, because I'm not paying $15 for just a cube. So I'm going to have to haggle this lady down to 10 somehow, all right? So I say, hey, can you put this behind the counter? She says, oh, yeah, all right. Put it behind the counter. I go shopping around. I come back, and she says, oh, I can't sell you that for the price that it was on there. I'm like, well, it was $15. How much are you selling it for? She says, all right, I'm not even going to say it, all right? I'm just going to cut the clip. Here's the clip. See you later. And how much is the GameCube again?
What? I don't know. I just.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know.
You can say it.
Whatever. It's 180.
180?
Yeah.
180. Okay.
So yeah.
But you can do 25 on the...
Yeah, if you go get it, I'll bring it in for you.
All right. All right.